Close your eyes and imagine a world where tranquility and wellness are just a breath away. Welcome to our sanctuary of relaxation and rejuvenation. Elevate your yoga experience with our premium yoga clothing. Crafted from the finest materials, our attire provides the perfect balance of comfort and style, allowing you to move with grace and confidence. Unlock a deeper connection with our community through our Patreon. Gain exclusive access to behind-the-scenes content, bikini hauls, and Patreon-exclusive massage videos. Together, we'll take your practice to new heights. But what if you could carry your sanctuary with you wherever you go? Introducing our mobile app. Access a wealth of yoga classes, guided meditations, massage collections, and self-care techniques right at your fingertips. Create your own oasis of peace, anytime, anywhere. Whether it's finding your perfect yoga attire, connecting deeper through our Patreon, or having your sanctuary in the palm of your hand with our mobile app, we have everything you need to enhance your wellness journey. Visit us at zoso.shop. Join our Patreon or download our app to embark on a path of tranquility and self-discovery. Your journey awaits. Namaste.
Hi, thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be doing yoga with chair support, and this is for yoga in their third trimester of pregnancy. This sequence is a combination of things that will give you core strength and also flexibility, so it's a pretty well-rounded practice. So let's go ahead and get started. If you don't have time to watch this video right now, go ahead and save to your watch later and just do it whenever you get a chance. So before we start with our practice, make sure that your mat and your chair is right up against the wall and that the back of your chair is nice and snug against the wall so it doesn't wobble around at all. So to get started, go ahead and just scooch towards the edge of your chair, and you want to feel nice and secure but comfortable in your legs. You can bend your knees and feeling really rooted through your feet. So once you get situated on the chair, go ahead and start to just connect to your feet, rooting down through your feet. You can lengthen through your spine, just bringing your attention more inward, relaxing the shoulders, bringing the head in line with the spine. You can close your eyes. And we're going to begin with a simple meditation called Yoga Nidra, just connecting to our body in a deeper way. So just first tuning into the breath, allowing the breath to become more full, not so much focused on belly breathing in our third trimester. You don't want to overly stretch these abdominal muscles, so focus more on really a nice full breath, breathing into your back body as well. Just connecting to our breath, feeling rooted through our feet, and I'm going to walk you through really simple body scan that can just feel really good. So rooting down through the feet, relaxing the feet, toes, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, hips, hands, forearms, elbows, arms, shoulders, torso, neck, jaw, face, ears, and head. Just bringing our attention to our whole body. Go ahead and bring one hand onto your heart and one hand onto your belly. And just breathing into our heart space, sending love to our baby. Feeling rooted through our feet. Feeling just peaceful. More breaths here, just connecting, grounding. You can release your hands and open your eyes. And we're going to focus on some really important abdominal work. So this isn't the kind of ab work that we're really used to, just going into the gym and getting after it. It's a lot more subtle. So this is really great for preventing diastasis recti. This is kind of the best exercise you can do to keep these muscles really strong and prevent them from separating too much. I'm going to explain this the best way that I can. So on your inhale, you're going to be just relaxing your belly, letting it expand, and on your exhale, you're going to be really engaging these muscles and bringing them together. So I really like to bring my hands onto my side body, and I like to just move my hands together as I'm really focusing on that muscle engagement. So let's go ahead and just give it a try. Let's do one. So let's start with an inhale, relax. And on your exhale, bring your hands together. Relax. And so as we go through this, I want you on your inhales and exhales to involve your hands and really just build that mind-body connection. It really does help. Just like if you're trying to grow a bigger booty at the gym, you really have to have that mind-body connection to make progress. So go ahead and just soften your hips, feeling rooted through the feet, and let's do a few together but at your own pace. So starting on an inhale. On your exhale, do two more. One more. Nice job. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple more things into this. So we're going to keep doing all of that. And also, when you're really practicing that muscle engagement on your exhale, I want you to focus on drawing the pelvic floor muscles in, like really just as much as you can, and hugging your lower abdominals in towards your spine. So just imagine, hugging your baby in towards your spine. So let's go ahead and try that together a few times, just practicing. So go ahead and place your hands on your side body and starting on an inhale. Relax. And on your exhale, engage those pelvic floor muscles, drawing your baby in towards your spine. And relax, inhale. Do two more, really good ones. One more, really drawing your pelvic floor muscles in. Hold it. And relax. So this is definitely more subtle work, but super powerful for healthy pregnancy, healthy delivery as well. So I encourage you to do it even 2 or 3 times a week for a minute would be great. So moving on, we're going to do a little bit more core work. Some things that are definitely out when you're focusing on a strong core would be any sort of leg lifts on the floor, any type of crunches. What we're doing is super healthy because our core is stationary. It's really, it's not moving around. So it's just engaged as we move our leg around. So go ahead and straighten that right leg. And you're not trying to lift your leg. It's just maybe an inch above the ground. But I want you to just lengthen through your spine. Core is engaged. You can grab hold of the outer edge of your chair and go ahead and just do about 3 to 5 of these. So touch, keeping that left leg bent and lifting that leg just enough to move it to the side. And one more on that right side. And go ahead and bend that right knee. So this is just really good for keeping the core really engaged and building a lot of strength in a healthy way. Straighten that left leg and make sure that you're nice and supported with that bent knee and foot. Not moving your torso at all, just moving the leg. 2 more. And relax, and 1 more set on each side. Straighten that right leg, nice and supported with that left leg. And do about 5. Keeping the spine long. One more. You should be starting to feel the heat build at this point. Bend that right knee, straighten that left leg. And 1 more set. Keeping the spine long. Great job. And let's go ahead and move into modified forward bend. Go ahead and just bring the heel of your right foot to the ground. Make sure you're supported by your chair and just slide that right hand down. Feeling that stretch in your calf, your Achilles heel. If you're not feeling it enough, you can just focus on bringing the toes towards your chest a little more. Draw the chin in, holding for about 5 more breaths. Relax your abdomen. Notice if you're gripping in your jaw or your hips. Just relax. And come on up. And if you slid down your chair, just make sure that you're nice and secure on your chair for the left side. And I'm going to just slide that left hand down and breathing into that left calf. And draw the chin in, keeping the spine long. Holding for about 15 more seconds. Moving a little bit deeper with every breath. About 3 more breaths. Lengthen the spine a little bit more. Get a deeper stretch. And release. Again, if you need to scoot yourself up a little bit to feel a little more secure, and go ahead and bring the right ankle on top of the left knee, moving into half pigeon. And so not collapsing through the chest, really keeping the spine long and just hinging at the hips. Really nice deep stretch for the glute muscles, the piriformis. This is probably the best thing you can do for your piriformis. And really taking our time here, another 20 seconds or so. And just drawing the chin in, relax the neck. Just allow that hip to open, that glute to release, not forcing anything. And release. And opposite side, go ahead and bring that left ankle on top of your right knee, hinging at the hips. And don't be surprised if one hip feels a little bit tighter. Never forcing our way down, just allowing our hip to open on its own pace. Breathing into that glute. Soften your abdomen, draw the chin in. Relax your shoulders. Another 3 breaths here. Moving a little bit deeper with every breath. and release. Go ahead and make sure that your feet are hip distance apart, and we're just gonna do a really nice back bend, so you can grab hold of the back edge of your chair and make sure you feel nice and secure, and just rolling those shoulders back. You can look up. Gentle back bend. Deep back bends are definitely out in your second and third trimester. Lifting through the chest. No gripping in your abdomen. And release. And just doing that one more time, moving a little bit deeper. So really just feeling the stretch more in your chest and shoulders than anything. So go ahead and grab hold and just lifting through the chest a little bit deeper this time. Allowing the shoulders to open. You can look up towards the sky, feeling rooted through your feet. About 3 more breaths. Lifting those shoulder blades towards your chest. And release. Let's go ahead and work the legs a little bit more. So just setting ourselves up for chair. So in chair pose, you want your spine to be in the same position more or less. So let's go ahead and just play around with it a little bit. So go ahead and shift your weight and just stay as low as you can. Be careful of allowing your knees to move past your toes. Go ahead and prayer position and feeling rooted through your feet. And then sit back down. And we're going to do that one more time. So ideally we would be able to sit this way without the chair. That's really difficult for anybody, let alone a pregnant lady. So just doing the best we can. Go ahead and rock forward and just stay as low as you can. So the lower that you are, the more your glutes are engaged. And rooting down through your feet. We're going to take about 3 more breaths here. Really feeling our legs fire up, core strong, spines long. And go ahead and stand. And let's move right into downward dog with this chair support. And just place your hands on that seat and go ahead and walk your feet back. So you want your hips to be a good bit in front of your ankles and really allowing those heels to sink down, drawing the shoulder blades in. And even here, not allowing your belly to sag, so really drawing your baby in towards your spine even here. Healthy core engagement. And moving into plank. So go ahead and just drop your hips. You might need to move your feet a little bit forward or back, depending on your body. So drawing the thighs back and the tailbone in. Nice neutral spine in your low back. This is really great for whole body strength. Go ahead and press back. Downward dog. Just enjoying nice deep stretch in the legs, space in the spine and low back, openness in the shoulders. And one more plank. Go ahead and drop your hips. And healthy core engagement here. Not allowing the hips or the abdomen to sag. About 3 breaths here. And one more dog. Go ahead and open. Go ahead and shift the weight to your left foot and just opening the hips, dropping that right heel towards your left hip. And opposite side, just allowing the side body to open, allowing the hips to open. Deep stretch for the leg, the right leg. And release. One last breath here in dog. And nice and slow, I'd like you to just letting the chair support you. Go ahead and bring your knees onto the floor, ending with my favorite yoga pose, child's pose. Go ahead and just walk yourself back a little bit if you need to. Bring your big toes close together, knees nice and wide apart, and go ahead and just rest your head right on the floor. And this is our Shavasana. Just wrapping up our practice, and really allow the tailbone to sink towards the heels. Just enjoying that space, the hips and low back. Just let your head rest on the floor. And if your hips are elevated, just letting gravity do its thing, not trying to force the hips down. And tuning into breath. Just enjoying this moment, our practice. And that is all for practice today. If you enjoyed today's video, you should check out our app, Yoga Plus. There's some really great content on there, and I look forward to seeing you there.
Welcome to Yoga Plus. Courses available from pupil to yogi. Sort by yoga, fitness, and instructors. Create your own routines. Access the pose library. Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth, available on Google Play and the App Store.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.